Hello there, my name is Fred, and in this video I will explain how I turn these sounds into this. Okay, so the first step is to create tonal samples from the raw material. Let's begin with this big squeaking sound. First thing to do is to isolate the sound from the rest. I did it by using some very narrow EQ on the main frequency and harmonics of the sound and filtering out everything else. Then, with a tuner and a pitch plugin, I tuned it into a C. And then the magic happens with this plugin, Spectral Freezing. It's part of a free audio unit plugin pack called Soundmagic Spectral from Michael Norris, linked to it in the description. These plugins are extremely powerful. They are based on spectral analysis and synthesis and can create an infinite variety of sounds. Okay, so all we have to do now to make an instrument is to have different octaves. I use multiple occurrences of the pitch plugin to have a C1, C2, etc. I use quite the same workflow for this little piece of voice found inside the provided file. And the same for this announcement bell. Then I edited all this sound together to create the layers for the hollow choir pad. Then I wanted to create some kind of piano, so I tried a different approach. First I dropped the rustigate inside Alchemy using granular analysis. Then I looped a tonal portion of it and tuned it. Quite good, but not tonal enough. So I tried something with Match EQ. This plugin works like this. You put through it two sounds. First, the signal you want to modify, then a reference sound. And finally, the plugin creates an EQ curve to transform your initial sound. I wanted a reference with a clear frequency response, so I decided to go with Spitfire Labs electric piano. So here is my initial sound. Here is my reference sound. And now the initial sound with Match EQ. Notice how it sounds like the electric piano is still here, but like a ghost version of it. I'm pretty sure this technique can create some interesting results with different sources or references. I created 11 notes with this workflow from G0 to E6 following the circle of fifth. Then a little editing of these freshly created samples. I tried to mimic the volume response of a piano with a long curvy fade out like this. So at this point we have all the sounds we needed to create these instruments, so let's have a closer look to them. First, the glowing signal pad. It's a quite simple instrument made from the announcement bell. It rises and falls gently. I just add a loop to this file to have an infinite number of waves. Then the hollow choir pad. The main sound is the big squeak from the train station. There are two layers. First one is quiet and steady, the other one is more powerful, more complex, with subtle evolution in it. You can add some of the second layer to the first with the mod wheel. The Dusty Rhodes piano. Two layers again. The first one is made with a recut version of the announcement bell samples. The second one is our Rusty Gate electric piano. Like the choir pad, you can add some of the second layer to the first with the mod wheel. I put a low-pass filter controlled by the velocity of the notes in order to create more dynamic. Finally, the short Rusty Synth. 2 layers made from the choir pad low sound and the Rusty Gate electric piano. Same idea with the mod wheel and sensitive to velocity like Dusty Rhodes piano. Okay, that's almost everything about these instruments. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.